Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us this morning, both here in person in the MTI auditorium at our central office and also online. We're excited to have you. My name is Kevin Christian. I'm the Director of Public Relations for Marion County Public Schools, and today is an historic day. We have two school board members returning to their elected positions. They will each take their oath of office this morning. Now, voters re-elected both of these school board members back in August, and school board members represent their respective districts and all of our students, about 46,500 of them. However, all Marion County voters determine the makeup of our elected school board. Board members serve 4-year staggered terms. That's why you'll only see two of them taking their oaths of office today. And you will also see the support of friends and family and loved ones as these two school board members take their oaths of office. So first up, representing District 1, we have Dr. Allison Campbell. I will ask her to step forward along with those who are joining her on stage this morning. I can tell you that giving her oath this morning will be her son, Cade, who, as I understand, is a junior at Bellevue High School. Holding the Bible will be her youngest son, Connor, who is an 8th grader at Osceola Middle School, and also rounding out the group this morning. Come on over. We know each other. Also rounding out this group is Andy, Dr. Campbell's husband, and then Cole, their oldest son, who is a senior at Bellevue High School. Now, interesting to note this morning that the Bible that Dr. Campbell will use this morning belonged to her grandmother, Betty Holloway, who passed away during Dr. Campbell's senior year of high school. And Dr. Campbell's district includes 8th Street, Greenway, Shady Hill, South Ocala, and Wyoming Park Elementary Schools, Madison Street Academy, Osceola Middle School, Forest, and Lake Weir High School, and finally, right here, Marion Technical Institute. So to the Campbells, the stage is yours.
Thank you.
I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government of the United States
the Constitution and government of the United States
and of the state of Florida,
and of the state of Florida,
that I am duly qualified to hold office
that I am duly qualified to hold office
under the Constitution of the state,
under the Constitution of the state,
and that I will
well
and faithfully perform
faithfully perform
the duties of Marion County, Florida School Board member,
the duties of Marion County, Florida School Board member,
on which I am now about to enter. So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you. Thank you. So as Mr. Christian said, the Bible I was using today was my grandmother's, and she did pass away my senior year of high school. So it's caused me to be a bit nostalgic having a senior of my own. Super grateful for the godly heritage that I was brought up with, and I know my parents are tuning in right now in Tennessee, and just grateful for the support that I've had of my family and friends throughout this process. I'm super thankful that and humbled that the voters of Marion County chose me once again to serve in this role. And as a former senator once said, you may feel called to run, but it'll be up to the Lord on election night to let you know that you've been called to serve. And I'm grateful and humbled that the Lord has again chosen me for this position. And here with my kids and their journeys, they were much younger when we did this 4 years ago. But again, being nostalgic, I remember my senior year of high school when I was taking American government and an elective at that time known as Contemporary Issues. And we used the U.S. News and World Report magazine as our textbook. And during that time is whenever I really started forming an idea of public service and what that would look like to serve in a governmental role. And so here I am, and I am grateful that Marion County voters have chosen me to be here for the next 4 years, and I will serve you well. Thank you.
Can't you just tell that her family loves being up on stage? Thank you to the Campbell family. Moving on, our District 2 representative is Mrs. Lori Conrad, so I will ask her to step forward along with those who are joining her on the stage. Those folks will include a longtime family friend, Sean Jackson, who will be administering Mrs. Conrad's oath of office. Holding the Bible this morning will be Hannah, Mrs. Conrad's daughter. And Mrs. Conrad's district includes Bellevue Elementary, middle and high schools, Bellevue Santos, Emerald Shores, Harbor View, Legacy, and Stanton Weirsdale Elementary Schools, Marion Charter School, and finally Lake Weir Middle School. Mrs. Conrad's special guests today, I believe, include her parents and her husband's parents as well, along with her sister-in-law and several other friends. So I will turn the stage to you now.
All right, thank you.
Deep breath. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
protect, and defend
protect, and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and government
and government
of the United States
of the United States
and the state of Florida,
and the state of Florida,
that I am duly qualified
that I am duly qualified
to hold office
to hold office
under the Constitution
under the Constitution
of the state,
of the state,
and that I will
and that I will
well and faithfully perform
well and faithfully perform
the duties of the Marion County, Florida School Board member,
the duties of the Marion County School Board member,
on which now
on which now
I'm about to enter.
I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you. Yes. I don't have a speech, but I just want to say thank you, all the people sitting in the audience, my family and friends. My husband and son are not here, they're out of town. But I'm just really appreciative. Getting to this point is a lot of work, and sometimes people don't know what strain it is on your family and your friends when you take on public office. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who's helped and been a part of my life, and I am looking forward to serving Marion County Public Schools. So thank you.
Congratulations, Mrs. Conrad, and congratulations, Dr. Campbell. I would remind each of you that the other three members of our elected school board are midway through their terms. They include Reverend Eric Cummings from District 3, Nancy Thrower, District 4, and Dr. Sarah James, representing District 5. And with that, I want to thank you for joining us for this historic meeting today. The school board holds 2 more meetings immediately following this broadcast, so for now, we're going to go into standby mode until the official school board meeting next begins at 11 a.m. Thank you. The school board meeting will begin in 5 minutes. Please take your seats. The school board meeting will begin in 5 minutes. The school board meeting will begin in 2 minutes. Please take your seats. Again, the school board meeting will begin in 2 minutes. The school board meeting will begin in 1 minute. Please take your seats. Again, the school board meeting will begin in 1 minute.
Good morning, everyone. It is my pleasure to now call this meeting to order at November 19th, 2024, special school board meeting. The purpose of this special meeting is to organize the board as required by Florida statutes. The board will determine meeting dates, times, and locations, and elect a chair and a vice chair. And if I could ask everyone to please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And board, pardon me, I think Vice Chair Conrad has something she'd like to interject at this time.
Chair Thrower, on behalf of the board, we would just like to say thank you for your dedication and for your service to the student County Public Schools. Thank you.
Thank you. By surprise, ma'am.
It did surprise her.
Thank you very much. It was very sweet, very kind. I appreciate it.
I think that was the plan. Thank you. Ms. Martinez, could you please provide the proof of publication for today's meeting? Thank you.
The notice for the November 19th, 2024 organizational meeting ran in the Ocala Gazette on November 8th, 2024. The proof of publication has been attached in board docs under proof of publication.
Thank you. Board, I recommend the board adopt the following meeting dates: January 14th, 2024, January 28th, 2025. I'm sorry, I said 2024, didn't I? Off to a great start today. Let me back up. January 14th, 2025, January 28th, 2025, February 11th, 2025, February 25th, 2025, March 11th, 2025, March 25th, 2025, April 8th, 2025, April 22nd, 2025, May 13th, 2025, May 27th, 2025, June 10th, 2025, June 24th, 2025, July 8th, 2025, July 22nd, 2025, August 12th, 2025, August 26th, 2025, September 9th, 2025, September 23rd, 2025, October 14th, 2025, October 28th, 2025, November 11th, 2025, December 9th, 2025, and January 13th, 2026. That's a lot. May I have a motion? Motion by Reverend Cummings, seconded by Dr. Campbell. Is there any discussion? Okay, thank you. There being no discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed state nay. Okay, let the minutes reflect the motion passed 5-0. Thank you. I recommend the meetings of the School Board of Marion County, Florida to begin at 5:30 p.m. unless otherwise specified. May I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
A motion by Board Member Dr. James, seconded by Board Member Cummings. Is there any discussion? Okay, there being no discussion, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Those opposed state nay. Okay, let the minutes reflect. Motion passed by 5-0. Now on to the location of the meetings. I recommend the meetings of the School Board of Marion County, Florida be held at 1614 East Fort King Street, right here in Ocala, Florida, unless otherwise specified. May I have a motion?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Okay, motioned by Board Member Thrower and seconded by Board Member Conrad. Is there any discussion? Okay, no discussion. All in favor state aye.
Aye.
Those opposed state nay. Let the minutes reflect. Motion passed 5-0. Thank you. So I'd like to recommend scheduling 4 special meetings of the School Board of Marion County, Florida as follows. July 22nd, 2025 at 11:30 a.m. for the purpose of the school board receiving the tentative budget. The second is July 29th, 2025 at 5:30 p.m. for the purpose of the public hearing of the tentative budget. The third is September 9th, 2025 at 5:01 p.m. to hold a public hearing for the adoption of the final budget. And the final one, instead of November 18th board, that was an original chart that we posted, I am proposing November 11th, 2025 at 5 p.m. before the regularly scheduled board meeting at 5:30 for the purpose of the organizational meeting of the Marion County School Board and the annual meeting of the Board of Directors Leasing Corporation meeting. May I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Didn't hear who was.
It doesn't matter.
Board Member James. Thank you. Is there any discussion? Okay, thank you. All in favor, state aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Okay, let the minutes reflect. Motion passed 5-0. Moving on to the chair role. At this time, I will open up the floor for nominations for the chair.
Madam Secretary Gullett, I would like to nominate our current Vice Chair, Lori Conrad, to be our next Chairwoman of the Marion County School Board.
Second.
Okay, I have Thrower recommended Ms. Conrad. Ms. Conrad, do you wish to accept this nomination?
Yes, I accept the nomination.
Thank you. Are there any other nominations, Board? Okay, there being no further nominations, the nominations are now closed. All in favor of Board Member Conrad as chair, state aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Okay, let the minutes reflect. The board has elected Chair Conrad. Congratulations. At this time, we'll move on to Vice Chair. I will open up the floor for nominations for Vice Chair.
Dr. Gullett, I would like to nominate Board Member Nancy Thrower to serve as Vice Chair.
Okay, I have a nomination by Board Member Campbell
I
for
would
Board
like
Member
to
Thrower.
respectfully decline. If that's something that I can do, I really appreciate it, though. I really do.
Okay.
I would like to nominate Eric Cummings.
Okay, so we've declined, Board Member Thrower's declined. Board Member James, you have nominated Board Member Cummings. Board Member Cummings, do you wish to accept the nomination? Okay, thank you. So, any other nominations? Thank you, Board. All in favor of Board Member Cummings as Vice Chair, state aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Okay. Congratulations, Board Member Cummings, Reverend Cummings, for being elected as Vice Chair. Now, I don't have the gavel, but I'm going to come over and I want to just say congratulations to, oh, see, there you have it. So I get to move back to my old duties.
Well done, Madam Secretary.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
For the record, I acknowledge that Florida Statutes 1001.42 and 1001.48 require that the superintendent shall be the secretary and executive officer to the district school board. Additionally, Florida Statute 1001.371 states the district school superintendent shall act as ex officio as the secretary. I also acknowledge that Elena Martinez is currently serving as the board clerk. Good morning, Ms. Martinez.
Good morning, Madam Chair.
Furthermore, I wish to remind everyone that School Board Policy 100161 states all school board meetings shall be conducted in accordance with the parliamentary procedures, which is a body of rule, ethics, and customs governing meetings. There being no further matter to come before the board, may I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion by Board Member Thrower, seconded by Board Member Vice Chair Cummings. Is there any discussion? No further discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Let the minutes reflect that there were 5 votes to 0, and we will adjourn at 11:10. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Congratulations.
I call to order the annual meeting for the Board of Directors of the Marion County School Board Leasing Corporation at 11:13 a.m. Let the minutes reflect that the following members of the Board of Directors are present: Dr. Allison Campbell, Lori Conrad, Mr. Eric Cummings, Ms. Nancy Thrower, and Dr. Sarah James. Also in attendance is Dr. Diane Gullett, the Superintendent of Schools, who serves as the Secretary of the Leasing Corporation, and Attorney Jeremy Powers, the School Board Attorney, who serves as the Attorney of the Leasing Corporation. Let the minutes also reflect that a notice of this meeting was duly published in the Ocala Gazette, and that notice was provided to each board member. I direct the Secretary to attach a copy of the notice to the minutes of this meeting. I will now call upon the Leasing Corporation Attorney to advise the board concerning the corporate officers. Good morning, Attorney Powers.
Good morning, Madam Chair. According to Article 6 of the Articles of Incorporation of the Marion County School Board Leasing Corporation, the members of the school board shall be the directors of the corporation. Unless the members at their annual meeting shall determine otherwise, the chair of the school board shall be the ex officio chair of the board of directors of the corporation, and the vice chair of the school board shall be the ex officio vice chair of the board of directors for the corporation. According to Article 8 of the Articles of Incorporation of the Marion County School Board Leasing Corporation, unless the board of directors shall provide otherwise at their annual meeting or special meeting, the chair of the board of directors shall be the ex officio president of the corporation, the vice chair of the board of directors shall be the ex officio vice president of the corporation, and the superintendent of schools shall be the ex officio secretary treasurer of the corporation. The duties of the officers shall be set forth in the corporate bylaws.
Thank you, Attorney Powers. Do I have a motion to follow the procedures set forth in the Articles of Incorporation regarding the election of the chair and vice chair of the board of directors? May I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Okay, hearing no discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Vote passes 5-0. May I have a motion to follow the procedures set forth in the Articles of Incorporation regarding the election of the ex officio president, ex officio vice president, and ex officio secretary treasurer of the corporation? May I have a motion?
Motion to approve?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay, vote passes 5-0. There being no further matter to come before the board, may I have a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second.
This meeting is, all those in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion passes 5-0. The meeting is adjourned at 11:16 a.m. Thank you, everyone.